Nerdrotic.com.
A couple of days ago, I released my mid-season review of The Mandalorian, the latest episode starring Jack Black and Lizzo. And, I thought Disney Star Wars couldn't get any lower. Well, I woke up this morning after my cup of coffee and realized I am a sweet summer child because I'm still laughing at this. I have not laughed this hard since somebody told me Joe Biden got 81 million votes. Rey Palpatine is coming back to Disney Star Wars. They're actually going to do it. Now, to be fair, Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm have announced a lot of movies before that haven't happened, but this time they're serious. And yes, they are bringing back Rey Palpatine. Daisy Ridley returning as Rey Palpatine in Charmene Can't Say Her Last Name and Steve Knight's Star Wars movie, or Disney Star Wars movie. Daisy Ridley is to reprise her role as Rey in the upcoming Disney Star Wars movie directed by Charmene, won't say her last name because I'll mispronounce it, while Dave Filoni and James Mangold, the same James Mangold that went after poor Matthew Kadish from the Salty Nerd podcast for simply pointing out that he didn't want him to break Harrison Ford because he's old, will helm other films in the franchise. The news was revealed at the Disney Star Wars celebration in London this morning, which saw a great appearance from Ridley, her movie from Obeyed, I hope I said that right, penned by Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight, and hey, legit good writer, but we've seen what happens to legit talent when it goes to Disney. For example, with Sam Raimi and Doctor Strange Mom, it seems like their creative talent goes there to temporarily die. So, Rey Palpatine's next film will be set after the events of her previous movie in the franchise, Episode 9, The Rise of Palpatine. And as she builds a new Jedi Order. What Luke Skywalker was supposed to do before he drank milk out of a titty and became a bitch. Damon Lindelof and Justin Britt Gibson were previously attached. Scroll down for footage of her Star Wars Celebration appearance. Fan favorite Daisy Ridley is also in the building. She will play the new Jedi Master in upcoming Disney Star Wars films. Oh my God, it's like Christmas came early. Let's check this out. Oh my God, Daisy! What, that was it? Riveting footage! Now, I know some of you were holding out for the erasure of the Disney sequel trilogy, especially after that Ahsoka trailer, which we'll cover on Friday Night Tights, and I can't wait for FNT tonight. It's going to be a banger. But that's clearly not going to happen. They were never going to do that because Kathleen Kennedy is the worst studio leader in the history of Hollywood. They've had Star Wars for over 11 years, and they have yet to crack the code. They have no idea what George Lucas's Star Wars is, nor do they care. And neither do I. They have successfully murdered George Lucas's Star Wars, and they will continue to murder it based on these announcements today. Meanwhile, Dave Filoni and James Mangold will helm the other two new movies in the franchise, one of which will be centered on the dawn of the Jedi and the other on the New Republic. The incompetent and bureaucratic New Republic that tortures people. Disney Star Wars Celebration also saw appearances from the likes of Jude Law and Rosario Dawson, the stars of the upcoming The Mandalorian spin-offs, Skeleton Crew, and Ahsoka. The latter unveiled trailer and will be released in August 2023. That's how they wrote it, as the next in the D+ franchise. And D+ got an A+ on the Bechdel test with that Ahsoka trailer. My initial reaction to that Ahsoka trailer, which we'll go over in more detail on Friday Night Tights, good women versus bad men. I'm sure everything is just going to be fine. This is going to save Star Wars. No, actually, it's not. I can't wait for this to hit the theaters and whatever films they have. And even if some are competent, nobody cares anymore because guess what? Like I've said before, Star Wars is Han, Luke, Leia, and Darth Vader to most of the normies who don't give a crap anymore. They've moved on. So now you're just a category on a streaming service. So good luck, Disney, making $1 billion on these films, which I don't think any of them will even sniff. And I am here for it. It's gone from Star Wars to Star Hers to Star Was. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you heard, I thank you for listening this long. We will talk a lot more about this on Friday Night Tights. If you're watching this on April 7th, 2023, if you're watching in the future, well, we'll link it in the description. Check it out. Take care.
Nerdrotic.com